Well, I've got one more fact, and then we multiple choice time. But you know why I was late today? Why? I told you, because I was listening to a song
Yes,
on
you
the
did
way out. I
tell
got
me.
so into it.
You did tell
I was
me.
singing along, and I missed the road because we're talking myths and legends, and I was listening to "Don't Pay the Ferryman"
By the legend Chjris de Burgh. Right?
No, Ferryman, you know your Greek stuff, right? I don't know Greek and Roman too much, but I know the Ferryman is based on Greek mythology, and he's mentioned in Dante's Inferno as well. He appears. Well, lots of things appear in Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
But I think it's Chiron is the chap.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's Charon or Charon. Yeah, but it's that kind of a and yeah, he's the boatman that takes your soul across the River Styx and into the underworld.
Yeah. Styx is one word. Charon is another word of that river. Yeah, and some ancients would bury people. I've seen this in a few movies with coins on their eyes to pay there. So my fact is around what happens if you don't pay the ferryman, Chiron. I tell you what happens. Here's the fact: is he takes one of your eyes and you go into the afterlife, kind of without an eye.
I mean, there's a massive three-headed dog right there, Charon.
Really?
You know, yeah, Cerberus. Why don't you just guards the gates of the underworld? Why don't you just get Cerberus to chow the guy? I mean, that's a lot easier. But he takes one of your eyes. I mean, that you know, in the underworld, is that really all that important? The underworld doesn't sound that nice, if I'm honest. I can't remember. This is one of the things that I guarantee you I will have learnt in first year classics that I will have paid back in 1998 some 4,000 or 2,000 rand or something to learn.
Yeah.
I will have paid good money for this knowledge, Ryan.
Yeah.
And if I'd paid attention, I wouldn't be looking like an idiot on our...
On an internationally famous podcast.
On our internationally famous podcast, yeah. We're right near the end of the podcast, so naturally Dietz has just dropped a light off. I think that's nice.
And because he's dropped the lights off, it's time... No.
You know what time it is, kids. Time for Ryan to sing his song about the ferryman that isn't Chjris de Burgh's version. No, I don't know. Why not? Why not? I mean, there's a lot of Greek heroes that are missing eyes, but I suppose that could have been more popular back in the day.
Yeah.
Because you weren't allowed into Temple of Zeus, apparently, if you had an eye defect. No, that's... Sorry, I'm getting confused now.
Yahweh.
Yeah, that's about Yahweh, yeah. Anyway, sorry, is it true? I'm going to say it's true.
Or pimples, for that matter.
Weeping sores.
Squeeze that thing before you come inside. Just go to the mirror. But don't say candy, man.
I'm going to say it's true, right?
Okay. I was lying again.
Oh, you're filled with the lies.
No. So what would happen to you? Was just you roam the shore for 100 years.
You roam the shore. I'm sure that's something the ancient Greeks would have frowned upon you saying. They didn't know Rome was coming, but they definitely would have hated them if they knew.
You wandered the shores of the Styx River for 100 years. That's fucking
I mean, that's not so long in the grand terms of ancient.
No, that's true. It's not so bad.
After 100 years, so he's got a big diary.
No.
He's got a big diary.
I'll be back now. Fine,
he's tracking you on a calendar. He's like, right, you see this? 100 years from now, I'll be back. You better be here. Otherwise, it's another 100 years. And then he's got everyone, and he's tracking them on his calendar. That's so-and-so's birthday today. So-and-so's cross the River Styx day today. Quite nice of him. He must have had Excel. You can't keep track of that with pen and paper. There's thousands of people who can't afford to pay their way across the River Styx.
And then a weird thing happens when he comes. Actually, no, I'm so comfortable here on the other side of the River Styx.
Listen, I've spent 100 years building the perfect home. I've got Xbox and everything.
Yeah, I've paid warrants, 30-year bond.
Fuck off with your underworld. I'm not interested anymore. Now what you gonna do? I don't care.
We're selling vegetables. We've got a thing.
I mean, the underworld, it doesn't sound dreamy in the classics, because otherwise, why would anybody want to save their girlfriend from the underworld? Right? If it was like a heaven...
Who wanted to save their girlfriend from...
So it was a heaven type... Wow. Now you see, now you're asking me facts. One of the ancient heroes, and I don't know who. lands up in one of the stories. He gets into the underworld to go and break his girlfriend out.
Oh,
or his wife, and bring her back to the real world. And why would he want to do that if it was allegedly
so nice.
such a wonderful place?
Why must you pay to go to a shit
No,
place?
exactly. No, it's like
the toll gate to Brakpan. Why must you? Joking.
It's like
I like Brakpan.
Aventura Resort.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that? Like paying money to go to Aventura
Warm baths.
Yeah, warm baths. Yeah.
It's nice there. There's a nice big
It's
pool.
fine, but it's just as good sitting outside in the parking lot.
I thought the pool was great. There's a bit of wee there, but it was great. A bit of wee.
Did it smell? Did it? That's Orpheus. There we are. That's the story. Thank you,
Dietz is
Dietz.
going to say, "Hey, don't mock warm baths. I got time. My family's got timeshare there." Sorry,
But he was coming in with a much more interesting fact. Yeah.
Orpheus.
Yeah. So it's Orpheus Orpheus in the underworld. That's the
Oh yeah.
that's the myth. But yeah. Okay. Good.